When it comes to like earlier stage, founders and teams, how do you suggest they kind of approach, AI and potentially creating an AI strategy?
Again, I would suggest a couple of things, and three things come to the top of my mind. So every weekend, I do teach two classes on Gen AI. One is much more theoretical, and other is much more applied. And basically, all of them are kind of geared towards either a cohort of founders or people who are kind of creating disruption in the enterprise that they're currently working as well. So to my students, I say three things. Number one, especially when it comes to early stage marketplaces, first, I would say focus on using AI to reduce the friction in the onboarding process of your customers, for example. One of the biggest challenges for new marketplaces is the cold start problem. Getting enough supply and demand to create meaningful matches is very hard when you don't have an initial set of data to begin with to understand the behavior patterns, both on the customer and then the pro side, for example. So AI can help really streamline profile creation for service providers by extracting relevant information from existing online presence. This is where AI agents can be powerful. Before even you meet a customer or before you even meet a client, you can create a 360-degree view of the client and their needs by, setting up an agent to kind of go to the internet and then figure out the existing online presence of a particular group of people, their resumes or portfolios or whatnot. This reduces the effort required to join your platform for people who are kind of starting new because you're already kind of starting at a place in which they have confidence in you that you have known them enough to kind of do that. And also, it helps you to build supply if you're in two-sided marketplaces much more efficiently and rather quickly. Uh, the second thing is going back to what I was talking about, the expression part, customer expression part. Um, it, the GenAI tooling that we have today can power effective NLP, natural language capabilities, for example, in search. So even before you have enough data for sophisticated matching algorithms, you can use AI to better understand your user queries based on what they're searching for and connect them with the right providers. Finally, uh, I was kind of alluding to this earlier in terms of insights. Finally, AI can also help you identify patterns and insights from a rather limited data much more effectively than your traditional analytics in terms of the time that it takes to analyze this type of data. This definitely will accelerate your learning and also will help you to make much more stronger strategic decisions, very much at the initial period where such decisions have very important bearing on how you're going to proceed as a marketplace or how successful as a marketplace you're going to be as time goes by. So three things. Number one, focus on reducing the friction either between the pro and the customer, or pro and you, or customer or you. Uh, Make some concrete use cases that can kind of help you there. Number second is the traditional world of search has been upended completely through Gen AI right now. So search is one of the great places to start today if you're starting with Gen AI. Number third is the power of Gen AI is also in analyzing insights from the data that you have. And then, it doesn't have to be a huge amount of data. Even from a small amount of data, you can identify a lot of patterns that will have a huge bearing on how you kind of build yourself as a marketplace